Welcome to online maths lessons. Today I am going to teach you about solving linear simultaneous equations. Equations with more than one value to be found are called simultaneous equations. When there are two unknown values, then two equations will be required in order to solve them. For example, x plus y equal to 10. X is an unknown and y is an unknown. The two equations cannot be solved on their own. Each one by itself has infinitely many solutions. For example, x plus y equal to 10 has infinitely many values for x and y for which this is true, such as when x equal to 1, y equal to 9, 1 plus 9 is equal to 10. Or when x equal to 10, y will be equal to 0. So 0 plus 10 is 10. Or when x equal to 100, y equal to minus 90. 100 minus 90 is also equal to 10. So if you try to solve this equation on their own, it has infinitely many values for x and y, which this is true. But you can use two equations together to make one equation that has only one solution. The x and y values of this solution will solve both of the original equations at the same time. This is why they are called simultaneous equations, because you are trying to solve them both with the same values for x and y. There are two methods that we can use to solve simultaneous equations. The first one is the substitution method and the other one is the algebraic method. First of all, I am going to teach you about the substitution method. In this example, I have two equations. First one is y equal to 2x and the second one is x plus y equal to 6. I am going to show you the substitution method. First of all, begin by labeling the equations 1 and 2. Y equal to 2x, I label it as equation 1, and x plus y equal to 6, I label it as equation 2. Equation 1 tells me that y equal to 2x. So I can substitute y equal to 2x into second equation by replacing the y. This means equation 2 will now become x plus 2x equal to 6. By simplifying x plus 2x, it will become 3x. 3x equal to 6. Therefore, x equal to 2. Now I can substitute x equal to 2 into equation 1. When x equal to 2, 2 times 2 is 4. Therefore, y equal to 4. I can substitute the value of x equal to 2 and y equal to 4 into equation 2 and check that it is correct. When x equal to 2, y equal to 4, 2 plus 4 is equal to 6. So equation 2 satisfies for x and y values that we calculated. Therefore, it is correct. Therefore, the solutions of the equation will be x equal to 2 and y equal to 4. Now I am going to teach you the algebraic method to solve simultaneous equations. You can solve simultaneous equations by adding or subtracting the two equations in order to end up with an equation with only one unknown value. This is known as the algebraic method. Let's go into more detail. Again, I have two equations which I have labeled as equation 1 and equation 2. I can see that y is a common term and x is a common term in both equations. The number of x's in the first equation is 2 and number of x's in the second equation is 3. Therefore, the number of x does not match in equation 1 and 2. However, number of y in both equations matches. Therefore, it is easy to get rid of y terms. In the first equation, y is positive y and in the second equation, it is negative y. So if I add equation 1 to 2, plus y and minus y will cancel out. It will leave me only with the x terms. So by adding equation 1 to 2, the left hand side will be 3x plus 2x plus y minus y equal to the right hand side will be 9 plus 1. The positive y and negative y now will be cancelled out. 3x plus 2x is 5x. Therefore 5x is equal to 10. X therefore is equal to 2. Substituting x equal to 2 into equation 1 gives me 2 times 2 equal to 4. 4 plus y equal to 9. Now I can move positive 4 to the right hand side of the equation. A term or a number moves to the opposite side of an equation, then its sign changes. Here I have positive 4, so when it moves into the right hand side, it will become a negative 4. 9 minus 4 on the right hand side. Therefore y is equal to 5. Check whether these values satisfy by using in equation 2. X equal to 2. So 3 times 2 is 6. Minus y. Y equal to 5, so minus 5. 6 minus 5 is equal to 1. Equation 2 has right hand side equal to 1. So this is correct. So the solution for these two equations are x equal to 2 and y equal to 5. Okay, now I am going to do a couple of advanced questions in solving simultaneous equations. Solving means finding possible solutions. Here I have two equations which I have labeled as equation 1 and 2. Looking at both the equations, number of x terms are not the same. Number of y terms are not same as well. So it is not easy to get rid of either the x or the y terms from these equations, as we did on previous example. In order to get rid of the x or the y terms, we must have the same number of x or the y terms in both equations. It is totally up to you which term you want to get rid of. You can get rid of the x term or the y term. I have decided to get rid of x terms. In order to get rid of x terms, I must have same number of x terms in both the equations so that I can isolate the y terms. So I will look into the lowest common multiple for the two x terms that I have in this equation. The lowest common multiple for 3x and 4x is 12. So in order to achieve 12, I must multiply 3 by 4. And in order to achieve 12, I must multiply 4 by 3 as well. I have to multiply all the terms in equation 1 by 4 because this is like a scale. Whatever you do to the left hand side terms, you must do the same to the right hand side terms as well. When you multiply equation 1 by 4, you will have 3x times 4 12x, 2y times 4 8y, 4 times by 4 is 16. Then by multiplying equation 2 by 3, 4x times 3 12x, 5y times 3 15y, 17 times 3 51. Now I have the same number of x terms in these two equations. I have labeled them as equation 3 and 4. Now I am going to subtract equation 3 from 4. When I subtract equation 3 from 4, x terms will be cancelled out and I will be left only with y terms. 15y minus 8y is equal to 7y. Right hand side I have 51 minus 16 which is equal to 35. In order to find out the value of y, I must divide both sides by 7 because this is an equation. It's like a scale as I mentioned earlier. Whatever you do to the left hand side, you must do the same to the right hand side to balance the equation. So 7y divided by 7 is y, 35 divided by 7 is 5. Now I can substitute y equal to 5 into any of these equations from 1 to 4. I am going to substitute y equal 5 into equation 1. Equation 1 is 3x plus 2y equal to 4. 3x plus 2 times y equal to 5. On the right hand side I have 4. 3x plus 10 equal to 4. I have to now move positive 10 to the right hand side in order to isolate only the x terms on the left hand side. We call it making the subject. So when positive 10 moves to the right hand side, its sign change to negative. On the right hand side I have 4 minus 10 which is equal to minus 6. On the left I have 3x. Now I must divide both sides by 3 in order to find the value of x. 3x divided by 3 is x. Minus 6 divided by 3 is minus 2. Now I have both the x and the y solutions. X equal to minus 2, y equal to positive 5. The second question is very similar to the previous question I did. I have two equations where I have to find the solutions for x and y. I do not have the same number of x terms or same number of y terms. If I multiply equation 1 by 4 and equation 2 by 3, then I can have the same number of x terms which I can then be cancelled out. So when you multiply equation 1 by 4, 3x times 4 is 12x, 5y times 4 is 20y, 19 times 4 is 76. Equation 2 has to be multiplied by 3. 4x times 3 is 12x, minus 2y times 3 is minus 6y, minus 18 times 3 is minus 54. If I subtract these two equations, then I can cancel out the x terms. So by subtracting 12x subtract 12x, cancel out. Positive 20y minus minus 6y is positive 26y. 76 minus minus 54 is 130. 26y equal to 130, therefore y equal to 5. Now substitute y equal 5 into equation 1. 3x plus 5 times 5 is equal to 19 on the right hand side. 3x plus 25 is equal to 19. 3x is equal to minus 6. X therefore is equal to minus 2. Now I have the solutions, x equal to minus 2 and y equal to 5. I believe now you have a good understanding about solving linear simultaneous equations. Next I am going to do a video on solving quadratic equations. In order to access my upcoming videos and other maths topics, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.